Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make some delicious tortitas de camarón con nopales. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin prepping. So we're going to begin by prepping our cactus pads. Most of the time you're able to buy them already clean and peeled and ready for you to use them. But just in case you find them with the thorns still, I'm going to show you how to peel them. Okay, so we're just going to be using the knife and kind of pushing backwards on both sides. Okay, so now we're just going to cut the end and cut around the nopal. Okay, just like that we have our nopales. So we repeat the process with the rest of our nopales and then give them a quick rinse. Once our nopales are ready, we're going to cut them into small strips. Okay, now we're just going to turn them over. Cut them in half, just like that. Okay, once we have them all nicely cut, we're going to give it another rinse. Okay, so now we're just going to transfer our nopales into our small saucepan and get ready to cook them. To our nopalitos, we're going to add half an onion, 1 smashed garlic clove, the husk of 4 tomatillos. This is going to help with the slime, and salt. I'm using 2.5 teaspoons. We're going to cover them with water, set it on medium-high heat, and bring them to a boil. Okay, so once our nopales have come to a boil, we're going to allow them to cook for 5 minutes or until they change color. Okay, and once our nopales have changed color, they are done, so we're going to turn it off and drain them. Okay, we're going to remove the onion along with the tomatillo husk, and we're going to give them a quick rinse. Make sure to use cold water. Okay, make sure to remove the garlic as well. And once we have our nopalitos, we're going to set them to the side until it's time for us to use them. Okay, to make our adobo sauce, we're going to be toasting 8 New Mexico guajillo chile pods. Just make sure that you clean them. I already have my pan over medium-high heat and it is nice and hot. And we're just going to give it a couple seconds on each side. So you don't want to burn them because otherwise it will make your sauce bitter. Okay, once done, we're going to transfer into 3 cups of boiling hot water. So we're just going to repeat with the rest of our chile pods. Chiles, we're going to toast 4 garlic cloves. Okay, so once they're done, transfer them with the chiles. And now I'm just going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting and toast half a cup of pumpkin seeds. And this is just going to be for thickening the sauce. Okay, once we have our seeds, we're going to transfer them to the chiles as well. Okay, so now we can get ready to make our adobo sauce. Okay, so now we're going to transfer our chiles into our blender cup. Make sure that you get everything. I'm also going to be adding 1 tortilla that I left out so it could get nice and hard. Salt. And we're going to be adding 2 additional cups of water. Okay, so now we're just going to be blending until smooth. Okay, and once we have our sauce, we're going to set it to the side so we can make our tortitas de camarón. Okay, to make our tortitas, we're going to be using 5 eggs. We're going to be separating the egg whites from the egg yolk. Okay, and once we have separated our egg whites from our egg yolks, we're going to be beating them over medium-high speed until they're nice and fluffy. Okay, so once our egg whites are nice and fluffy, and if you flip over your bowl, they don't fall, they are done. So now we're just going to be adding our egg yolks, and we're going to be mixing over low speed. Then we're going to be adding half a cup of dry shrimp and 1/4 of a cup of panko. So we're just going to mix until everything is well combined. Alrighty, once we have our batter, we can now get ready to fry it. Okay, we're going to be covering the bottom of our pan with oil and just set it over medium heat. Allow it to heat up. Okay, once our oil is nice and hot, we're going to be grabbing our batter. Depending on how big you want your tortitas, and it depends on how much batter you're going to grab. And just drop it in the oil and just allow it to fry 2 minutes per side. Okay, after 2 minutes, we're going to flip our tortitas over and allow that side to fry for another 2 minutes. Okay, and after 2 minutes, our tortitas are done. So we're going to remove them from the oil, drain as much oil as possible, and we just repeat the process with the rest of our batter. Okay, and once we have cooked all of our tortitas, we're going to leave a little oil behind. And in that, we're going to be cooking half an onion, We'll give it a couple minutes. Okay, and after a couple minutes, we're going to add our sauce. Going to add a little more water to my blender cup. Now we're just going to allow it to come to a simmer. Okay, and once it comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. For me, this is perfect. So now we're going to be adding our nopalitos. Mix them in there and allow them to cook for 5 minutes. Okay, and after 5 minutes, we're going to add our tortitas in our pan. And just cover them in the sauce. Give it a couple minutes and then we can get ready for the fun part. Alrighty guys, and for serving, I like to serve it with some rice and of course some corn tortillas. And just like that, we can now get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that this recipe is seriously super delicious. It's so easy to make. Hope you give it a try. If you like mole, you're most definitely going to love the sauce, this sauce. And if you don't like shrimp, you can also substitute for some chicken. But just like this is how my grandma used to make it, and it's definitely the best. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. Brings back memories like that. The nopalitos, the sauce. The sauce is a little spicy, but of course, it depends on what chiles you use. If you don't want it to be spicy, use guajillo. But for me, this is perfect. It's a little on the nutty side, but it's so good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make some delicious tortitas de camarón con nopales. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you record this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video, and bye.